Hey there, MiniWarGamers. Quirk and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com to give you another Warmachine battle report. Playing 35 points. I'm bringing Menoth. Josh is bringing Retribution. It's going to be awesome. We're playing Incursion. So, do you remember how to play?
It's been a while since I've played a non-narrative Warmachine, so we're going to find out if I still know how to play.
As always, guys, if you're interested in coming in and playing anybody here, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all the details. If you want to play 40k, 30k, Age of Sigmar, Fantasy, Warmachine, Hordes, X-Wing, or Armada, go ahead, shoot us an email. We'll get you in here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check out these armies. Starting off, we have my 35 points of Menoth, being led by none other than the Harbinger of Menoth herself. In her battle group, we have a Hierophant and a Vanquisher. Then I've also got the Coven of Menoth, a unit of Knights Exemplar Errants, that's what they are, but they've also got a Seneschal with them. Then over here, I have a Choir of Menoth. Then I contracted some assistance here from the mercenaries, so I've got Rupert, Epic Iris, and then way over here, I have a full unit of Crow's Cutthroats to make up my 35 points.
35 points of Retribution. Leading the army, I've got Assyria. And attached we have Wishnailer. We have one Mage Hunter Assassin over here. A Chimera. Full unit of Sentinels with UA. Big old Hyperion. And one last Mage Hunter Assassin. That is 35 points of Retribution.
Rolling off now to see who gets to go first. I got 2. You got 2. Haha, okay.
I want your dice.
I'm seeing a pattern here. Oh. Okay.
I tried really hard to roll a 1.
I know you did.
I'm giving you first turn.
Alright. And in that case, I'm going to take the table edge I'm standing on. So looking at the board and in the scenario, Josh, why did you decide to have me go first?
Why did I decide to have you go first? Because I usually play a more reactive game, and I don't have a game plan so far. So I want to see what it is you're going to do and try to react to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my deployment is done. Now I've got my Knights, my Errants, and the Seneschal, and Crow's Cutthroats, and Iris all with advanced deploy, so it kind of gives me a little more of a counter deploy to you. For my actual deployment, I've put Harbinger in the middle with the Vanquisher and the Hierophant right next to her, and the Choir right there, so they can give stuff to the Vanquisher. And then over here I have the Book and Rupert, and the reason I did that is because I'm planning on advanced deploying something here, and that way they're close enough that they can actually give tough and no knockdown to them as they move up. So we'll see what Josh does right now. Now technically we did mess up already. Josh should have put his
Colossal down right away.
He was
going to be going mid.
I figured as much, but we forgot to do that. So Josh is going to stick his Colossal right dead center, staring down the Harbinger.
Yep.
So we'll see how Josh deploys, and I'm going to have to advance counter deploy. So Josh has finished his deployment, and why did you do this?
Basically, I don't know, the majority of your army is into advanced deploy, so I'm just going to kind of try to stay a little bit mid. I want to refuse one flank a bit. Worst case scenario, the big guy can hold this flank hopefully by himself. But yeah, I got to see where it is you're going, so I want to be mostly central so I can counter that out a bit.
Okay, you got a pretty good brick going on here, so it's going to be hard for me to target out.
Yeah, and they'll be able to run out, and they'll be able to spread out. The Sentinels are a mean unit.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go into my advanced deploy, see if I can counter deploy this. So my advanced deployment is done. I've got Crow's Cutthroats up here on my left. I've got my Seneschal along with the Errants right in front of Rupert and the Book. And then I've also got Iris coming up on my right flank. So I put Iris here for 2 reasons. One, I mistook her abilities for Iris 1 and basically was planning on stopping your Hyperion from getting any focus. Can't disrupt the Colossal, so her magic bolt of awesomeness is not going to affect him very much. But I still put her there because I'm pretty sure you're going to put the Mage Hunter Assassins on both my flanks.
Yeah.
And I figure she'll be a good answer to one of them. Then I also put Crow's Cutthroats over here because they're fast enough and there's enough of them that they should be able to counter your other Mage Hunter who's probably going to go on the other flank. And it does leave my center wide open, which I'm hoping these guys can kind of flow into a little bit, but I still want them over here to kind of get their own little flank, especially on the Hyperion. They won't be able to damage it, but it's something you have to deal with because they're going to have tough, self-sack, and no knockdown. So that's definitely something you're going to need to deal with. You're probably going to try and drop a large blast on them, which gives me a chance to have my Vanquisher come right up the middle and start dropping blasts on your Sentinels. And I also have the Harbinger's Feet to kind of deny you advancing on turn 2, which should hopefully score me some extra points. But we still have to figure out where you're going to put your assassins. So we'll come right back after he's decided. And Josh has decided to put both of his assassins right there and right there. So both of his flanks got the left and right. Pretty much what I figured you'd do, because that's...
They just always go in. There's 2 points to threaten a flank that you're going to have something deal with.
Yeah.
You don't have any solos that are really going to be great at killing them.
Well, Iris might be able to, if I can get her within the 5 inches to ignore your stealth.
Yeah, and then it's only still POW 12 in her?
Yeah.
Yeah, so armor 12. So it's going to be dice. You got to hit first.
Yeah.
You'll probably hit. It's not a sure gamble. So, I mean, if you're willing to commit Iris to a turn of that and still only have some chance of success, I'm willing to take that for 2 points.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's me investing 3 points into killing 2 points, so that's always no fun. But, yeah, so this is our deployment. We've got Mage Hunter Assassin, got your Chimera, your Sentinels, your Cyrus, your Caster, and a Hyperion, all bricked up right there. My guys are more spread out. We got Crow's Cutthroats right up front. We got the Choir, Vanquisher, Harbinger, Hierophant, Seneschal, Errants, Rupert, Book, and Iris right there. So here we go into Menoth, turn 1. So the control phase is going to allocate one of the Harbinger's 10 focus over to the Vanquisher. Starting off with Crow's Cutthroats, and I want to move them up within basically 15 inches of that Mage Hunter Assassin. I don't want to get within 14, because then you're going to be able to charge and start hitting me with your chain, and that's just not good. So at this point I kind of got to guess where the 14-15 inch mark is, and they're speed 6, so I can run 12, but I'm going to put them right about here. I feel like that's the safe distance. Finishing their movement right there, and we will find out probably on Josh's turn whether or not I got that distance right. Next up, my Knights are going to go, and they're gonna run, but I'm gonna spread out because you have that scary blast.
No.
So they're gonna just spread right out. So spreading out like that. The commander's right there, so everything's still under control. Exemplar's gonna run up to here. Next up, Rupert's gonna just move up to the wall here and give Heroic Call to this squad of Knights. Heroic Call gives them Fearless as well as Tough. Next I'm going to have the Book just move up to right here and give Power of Faith to the Knights, which means that they cannot be knocked down or made stationary. Vanquisher's going to activate next. I'm going to spend the focus and have him run. Speed 4 means he's going 8 inches. And moving up 8 inches, we'll put him right there. Right there. Hierophant's going to activate next. Just move right here, maintaining line of sight on Harbinger to do Harmonious Exaltation, reducing the cost of her next spell by 1. The Choir will run. Lastly, Harbinger, going to move 6 up to this wall right here. And she's just going to camp her remaining 9 focus, which puts her up to armor 23. So that's going to be it for my first turn. Hopefully I planned everything out right. So right now these guys currently have Tough and can't be knocked down. Oh, no, I forgot Iris. I was like, haha, I'm missing somebody. Almost forgot Iris. I'm just going to have Iris run to the edge of this wall. She's speed 7, so she can run pretty much as far as she wants, but going right there. And that will be the end of Menoth turn 1. So we'll see how Josh tries to counter it as we go into Retribution turn 1.
Allocating focus, I'm going to go ahead and throw one on the big fella and one on the little guy, and she'll camp the rest. Hyperion's going to go, and he's going to just advance his 5 up to the line. I'm going to shoot the Starburst Cannon at Traduder.
Okay.
I'm going to be out of range, but maybe I'll get an interesting scatter.
Right, so range 10 is going to land right there, because it's the center point. Centering it right there, rolling for the scatter now.
Blue will be the direction.
3 inches to the 5. That's going...
Yeah, it's going this way.
This way.
Not doing anything
There's no
interesting.
right there. Next, you got your left and right arc. You can dial up some shots here. Now, by the center, just really quickly, you do have the center pretty much coming right along and catching him, so you could fire both at him.
That's
if you
the
want.
idea. He's going to be the only thing within range, so we'll dial up the right side.
Okay. Getting
one shot,
and
left side, 1.
So you got 2 shots going at him. Never mind, we just checked range, and you are a little bit shy.
I am. Mage Hunter gonna go ahead and just tuck in right behind the wall because I have no great targets. I was hoping to kill him, then you would have done the self-sack.
I had 2 options if you tried to do that. I could have either self-sack, because it's within my command, to any of them. Self-sack would have canceled out the tough and no knockdown, so he would have just been dead. Or I've also got Martyrdom on the Harbinger, where she just takes D3 damage and he lives with 1 box.
Right, so the idea was that I was hoping he would kill him once, self-sack, and then she would go in and you'd have to Martyrdom to keep him alive, but...
Oh, it's his command. It's command, so it's 9 inches from him.
Oh, it's his command?
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those within 5 or whatever.
No, it's his full command. So yeah, he's got a nice little bubble of extra wounds there. We got this one here.
Assassin's just going to go ahead and run behind the crates.
Okay. Next up is the Chimera.
He's going to spend his 1 to run, so he gets to go up to 12. And that wall looks like a good place to go.
Next up, your Sentinels.
They're going to activate, they're going to do a run order and get into their little battle triangle formation.
Okay. Running over the wall, so they're not going to get slowed down by it, which is nice. And why do you go into battle triangles?
They've got defensive lines, so as long as they're touching another model from the unit, they get +2 armor. Triangles are the kind of most efficient way to do it. So if you kill one, the other 2 are still going to get the benefit. So it just forces you to kill off 2 models before I lose defensive line without having them super bunched up. Syria is going to move herself up. With all her focus, she's going to cast Inviolable Resolve onto these guys for 2. And Admonition for 2 onto herself.
Alright, and what do those both do?
Admonition is when you end within, I think it's either 5 or 6, I get to make a 3-inch move, which is kind of handy. Inviolable Resolve is giving these guys +2 armor and Fearless.
Nice.
Witch Kneeler is going to go and just run up to here.
And that'll be it for Retribution turn 1. So, Josh, what is your game plan right now? Aside from wait for me to screw something up.
That's always what it is. I play a reactionary game. You have a better army, so I've got to wait for kind of an opening here. I've got to see how you choose to be aggressive in this upcoming turn. If you're going to jump on objectives, hopefully Hyperion can clear them with the combination of his remove from play and her feat, which makes it a lot more likely. And yeah, these guys are always tough. Once they get stuck in, they do a lot of damage with Vengeance.
Alright. Well, we'll see what I can do as we go into Menoth, turn 2. Starting off, gotta allocate 1 focus over to my Jack. And that's gonna be it for allocation, because I think he's just gonna end up running to try and guard for the Harbinger. Iris is actually gonna just run over the wall and get into base with this objective right there. But I'm gonna put her in a position that you can't draw line of sight from your assassin.
Objectives blocking line of sight?
Yep.
Darn.
That was a terrible idea. I totally forgot these are flags, not objectives. So I need to put something else in the way. Crow's Cutthroats are going to activate, and I'm going to have this guy run and touch the flag here. Right there. And then the rest of them are just going to kind of run around. Finishing right there, so they're controlling that flag. Seneschal's just going to move up and get into base with this flag. The Knights are going to run, and they're just going to kind of move into a little bit of a more spread out type of formation, because the last thing I need is you hitting me with a...
Just let me shoot you.
No! I don't want you shooting me with your stupid 5-inch blast. So they're going to finish up like that. I got 2 guys in base with this flag as well. Everybody's still within 9 of my commander, and I got a bunch of guys over here to still call the sacrifice for the Seneschal. Rupert's going to heroic call them as well, so they now have tough.
And hide behind the wall still?
Yeah, I'm not moving from the high.
Come on!
No! And then the Covenant's going to move up to right here and say no knockdown on them. Next, Harbinger's just going to move up to right here. And I'm going to have her do her feat.
Oh.
Actually, just there. She's going to do her feat.
Do you have a feat token to represent that?
I do. Let me grab it.
Oh, dude, you do have one.
I know. So her feat is Godhead, and for 1 round, advancing enemy models that end their movement in Harbinger's control area closer to her than they began suffer an unboostable POW 14 damage roll.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna run away.
Good. More points for me.
Great.
And I'm gonna spend 2 and do Purification thanks to the Hierophant, and it's going to get rid of that upkeep.
It just bubbles out.
You lose your upkeep.
Oh no.
And the Vanquisher is going to spend the focus and run 4, and then just tuck right in there. Lastly, the Choir is going to move up, and they're going to put Passage on the Vanquisher, making it so that he can't be targeted by non-magical ranged attacks. So, getting all your focus back, and you want to pay 1 to upkeep the...
You get the free upkeep from Wishnailer, so don't got to worry about that. We are going to allocate 3 to the big guy, though.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my caster first. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a bad spot. I'm kind of nervous about what's going to happen, so I'm going to have her go. I'm going to spend 2 to put the armor... I'm going to put the armor onto these guys. Again, the Inviolable Resolve. So +2 armor and Fearless. And I'm going to have her pop her feet. And after I have her pop her feet, she's within range to ancillary attack the big guy.
Right. And what does her feat do?
The feat is giving me an extra dice on to hit and damage rolls. I pick which one goes away. As well as True Sight to everybody. So I'm ignoring Stealth, Cover, Concealment.
Okay.
So ancillary attack, I'm going to have her make the big guy shoot his gun.
Okay, and that's the Starburst Cannon?
That's the Starburst Cannon.
Okay, and are you in range to hit the Seneschal?
I believe I should be. 10-inch range.
Yep, you got it. So defense 12, you're looking for a 7 to hit. And that misses with a 6. So you got the AoE there. Blue's going to be the direction. And it's going to the 3. Can it go 6? Yeah, it can go 5 inches to the 3, so it's going to land like right about here.
Wah wah.
Next, the Hyperion's going to activate?
Gonna activate the big guy, and he is going to advance himself up to right there.
Okay. Gonna do...
The Starburst Cannon shot onto this guy's head.
Right there?
Yep.
Alright, so that's gonna go... Boop.
And I will boost.
Okay, so 4 dice, looking for a 7 to hit. And that's just gonna kill all of them, because you have crit consume.
I do.
So that's gonna get 1 Iris and this guy. Also getting him as well. Critical consume is an ability that basically all small base models are just removed from play. Gonna spool up your shots?
Yep, so right hand side is gonna be...
2 shots.
And left.
2 shots. Starting with the first shot right here, looking for a 7 to hit.
Yep, I got overzealous with the focus, so I'm gonna boost.
Okay. And you got it. And it is strength 12.
Yep.
Okay, you're looking for a 5 to force a tough check. Tough check. Not tough, but I'm going to have Harbinger Martyrdoms to keep him alive. And she's going to take 2 damage. Next shot.
Same guy.
Okay. That's going to hit.
Yep.
And looking for that 5. Got it. So tough check. He's tough. And no knockdown. Next shot's going to go into my Seneschal.
Yep.
So looking for that 7.
Might as well boost this. Or actually, no, I won't boost. I'll get my 7.
Yeah, you will. So there's a 12.
And I'll boost the damage.
Okay. Take away the lowest, and it's dice minus 6, so that's 3 damage. He's down to 2. Correction, that's dice minus 4, so he is gone, but I'm going to self-sack to this guy to keep him alive with 1 box. Firing the second shot into him. Got it. And I'm going to have Harbinger Martyrdom to keep him alive, taking 3 damage. And he did activate and end his movement within Harbinger's control, so Godhead goes off, and dice minus 1 damage. And that's just going to come off his force field, but it's dice minus... actually, no! You're armor 19, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is exactly 5, so you're fine.
Okay. Poor little Chimera gonna go and just advance his 6 to put himself right here.
And that's going to result in taking Godhead damage.
Yep.
Dice minus 2. There's 6 damage to your 1. And you don't have force fields on that one, right?
I do.
You do? Okay, then the force fields are gone. Alright, anything else you're going to do?
No, because anything else I do will result in the model dying. I should have moved the Hyperion a little bit better, because you're going to get 2 points out of that pretty easy, but hey, what you going to do?
Okay. So that's going to be... Actually, I think you're within the 4 there, so you might be denying me a point.
I might not.
Yep, so he's within the 4, so that's going to deny me that point. So there's no points scored for me at the bottom of turn 2. But let's go into Menoth turn 3 and see if I can turn this around and get myself some points. Starting off, I'm going to allocate 3 focus to the, I forgot his name, Vanquisher. Hierophant's going to activate, just move up to the wall right there, and put Harmonious Exaltation on the Harbinger. Then Harbinger's going to spend 2 focus instead of 3 to do Crusader's Call, making it that all models in her control area that do a charge get an extra 2 inches to their movement. And then she's going to spend 2 to put Guiding Hand on Crow's Cutthroats. Okay. Which makes it so that their first attack automatically hits.
Ooh, nice.
Correction, sorry, I was thinking of somebody's feat for that one. Guided Hand is an extra die to on all attack rolls, and it's not friendly faction, it's just friendly target model / unit. So they're going to get 3 dice to hit.
Okay, solid.
And then with her remaining 3 focus, she's going to camp that and just come back right here.
Coward.
To hide behind the wall. Next up, Crow's Cutthroats are going to receive a run charge order, and we'll come back after I've got all their charges complete. So everybody finished their run charge order. I've got 1 charge that successfully made it onto the Mage Hunter Assassin. I've got 3 charges on your Chimera, and then everybody else ran. I've got 3 guys in base with the flag. Starting off with this attack here, looking for a 9 to hit. Got it. And this is going to be 4 dice damage at POW 8.
Ugh. I'm armor 12, so dice off 4.
Okay. And you need, I guess I need a 7 to kill you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Which,
And then going over to here, now what's his defense?
That's only 12.
12, okay, so I'm looking for a 6 to hit with the regular guy. That's gonna connect.
Yep.
And 3 dice damage, now your armor 14?
16, I believe.
16,
Double check.
So this will be dice minus 8. It's gonna do nothing.
To the 2.
To the 2! Then we got the other attack. Oh, 3 dice. That's gonna hit. And again, dice minus 8. That does 1 to the 6. And then Crow, he needs a 5. That hits. Wow.
It definitely hits.
And then
now,
dice.
don't roll that for damage.
Dice minus 6. 2 damage to the 3. Choir's gonna activate. They're going to just move up a little bit, not very much. And they're gonna put Battle on the Vanquisher, giving him +2 to his attack and damage rolls. Then he's going to spend 1 focus and charge the Hyperion. 7-inch charge with a 2-inch reach. Should get him there. I can go over the flag. Give me a sec just to get the positioning is. So we made the charge. I forgot I did Crusader's Call, so I'm right there.
That's so much worse for me.
Anything but Snake Eyes to hit. And that's gonna hit, and this is dice minus 1 for damage.
Ugh.
That's gonna do 8 to the 2. Blanket attack, and that'll hit. And again, dice minus 1. It's gonna do 7 to the 1. Buying my last attack, that's gonna hit, and 6 to the 2. Errants are gonna receive a charge order, and with the Crusader's Call, they have a 10-inch charge. So I've got 4 charges on you there, and your defense is 9 or 10?
He's 10.
10, so I need a 3 to hit with the first one. Got it. Dice minus 10 for damage, but charging Weapon Masters. And that's going to do 4 to the 4. Then the next one hits. And again, dice minus 10. It's going to do 5 to the 6. Next one will hit. And
you could roll bad.
7 to the 1. And I got the last one here, which will hit. And 8 to the 3. Rupert's gonna just move up from behind the wall to there, and then with command 8, put Tough on the Errants.
Yeah, makes sense.
And the book's gonna run and get the flag. There. And lastly, my Exemplar Seneschal is going to charge the Mage Hunter. I won't reach you, but I do have Assault, so with the charge and everything, I'll be able to make it to about here before I get stuck on the wall. And I'm going to fire 1 shot at you. And you are currently engaged, so your defense 19. I basically need boxcars to hit you, but I needed to get over there. Nope. And that'll be it for my turn 3. I score 1 point.
Focus all the way back. I get my free upkeep, but I'm going to upkeep the Inviolable Resolve as well. And then I'm putting 1 focus onto the big guy. Wishnailer is going to go give Arcane Secrets. So the first spell that I cast is going to get an extra dice to hit. Assyria is going to activate. I kind of like where she's hiding right now. I don't want to expose her. I could move up for the ancillary attack, but it's not worth risking her. She is going to spend 3 dice to cast Blinding Light at your... What are the exemplars?
Oh, the exemplars? Yep.
Yep.
And what does that do?
It's going to give them... They're not able to make any ranged regular magic attacks, and -2 defense.
Okay.
So I will boost that too.
Looking for an 8 to hit.
Taking away the lowest die because of the Arcane Secrets.
Got it with a 12.
Then Sentinel's going to go try to get some work done. Run/charge.
So finishing their charge, we've got 5 guys that charged my Vanquisher. We've got 1 that managed to make it to the back line of Crow's Cutthroats, and then we've got 3 charges on 3 other Crow's Cutthroats up here. And the command squad is staying in the middle to maintain the command bubble. Starting off here, looking for a 6. Oop.
No.
Then you've got right here,
Yep.
looking for a 6 as well. No.
No.
Then on him, there it is.
Yeah.
So he's dead. Then this one, yep. Then over to the Vanquisher, we've got 2 that didn't charge, so you're looking for 3s to hit. Start with the first one. That's definitely going to hit. And what's your POW?
It's POW 12.
Okay, so this is going to be dice -7. Oof. So that's 10? No.
Dice -7, it's 8.
8. 8 to the 2. And the next one?
Next one that did not charge.
That'll hit. Nothing. You've got 3 that did charge. First one will hit. And 4 dice. Oof. That's going to be 10 to the 3. That's going to break his movement, so anything that Snake Eyes to hit from here on out, that's going to hit. And -7 is going to do 10.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 10 to the 4. You got one more?
One last one.
Will hit.
How many boxes you got left?
He has 4 boxes left. He has no more boxes left. Leaving behind a wreck marker. Next up.
Big guy is going to trample in such a way that he's going to hit all of them.
Okay.
I think that'll be his final position there.
So going for the trample, you're going to catch 5 of my knights and the Seneschal. But you are going to get free struck by the 1 knight there. So looking for 4s to hit on this guy here. That'll do it. And it's POW.
Strength 16.
Strength 16, so he's just dead. I didn't get... Oh, I did put tough on him.
Yep.
So tough check for him. Not tough, and I'm not gonna... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna self-sack. Just... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Thought that went through.
Yep.
Okay, next up. And tough. Toughs. So he's knocked down. Next one. Yep. Not tough. Whoop. Okay, and then you got that guy. Yep, and toughs. And then the Seneschal.
Seneschal does not get the minus... So I think I need, what, a 6 to hit?
You need a 6 to hit him. Got it. And no tough, so self-sack. For him. And then you've got this guy here.
One last one.
Got him. Tough. No tough, so he is gone as well. But field promotion. And that'll be it for Hyperion, because you got no range on anything. I don't think so. You might have it on... Oh, you don't have any focus left, so yeah, you're...
Yeah, no, he
okay.
trampled, so
He's
yeah.
done.
And no focus remaining.
Alright, so what's next? Oh, hang on, I have a free strike against him.
Oh yeah, with this
'cause
one.
you passed him. So going for the hit. Definitely hits, and this is going to be dice -10. That does 90 or 6.
Nasty.
Activating your mage,
Yep, and I'm just gonna, with the chain weapon, swing at that guy.
who's knocked down, so it automatically hits. So you got 3 dice damage.
Yep.
And this is dice -7. So definitely enough to possibly kill him. Tough check. Nope, he's dead. Field promotion. Oh, he's metal. Never mind. Never mind. Going over to the Chimera.
Yep, I'm gonna, let's say we'll punch that guy there.
Okay.
He looks like a jerk.
Alright.
What's your defense on them?
13.
So needing 7?
Yep. Got it. And your POW.
12, I believe.
Dead. And the other fist.
Other fist gonna punch the other guy. Looking for 7.
Got it. He's dead. So got a command check for this guy here, and he's good with 8. And that's going to be the end of turn 3, as I'm dropping dice here. I don't think I scored another point there, because I think you're within the 4 inches.
Yep.
So, alright, so it's still 1-0. Starting my turn, I have nowhere to allocate any focus and no spells to upkeep, so I'm sitting on 10 focus right now. Starting off, I'm just going to have this guy try and swing at the Mage Hunter.
Okay.
Hitting on an 8. Nope. Son of Shell's just going to go turn around to the back of the Hyperion and swing.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because I can. Not Snake Eyes to hit. Ooh. That's close. And dice minus 10 for damage. Nothing. Moving over to Crow's Cutthroats, I'm going to give them actually a run charge order. And so this guy is actually just going to move to right here and engage.
Okay.
This guy is going to... you don't have reach, right?
No, the Sentinels all have reach, but the Jack does not.
Okay, and he's facing that way?
Correct.
Okay, so then...
He's facing right wherever his helmet's looking.
Gotcha. Then I'm going to try and charge to right in here.
Yep, because you get Pathfinder in them, right?
I certainly do. Going for that guy. He's going to just charge back this way, but stay within the ½ inch.
Okay.
But now he's in base with the flag. This guy's going to charge that guy. Right there. This one's going to charge the Chimera. Right there. Actually, I can go the ½ inch to right here. And then, actually, go to right here for the charge. And then this guy's also going to join in right here. Oops.
Okie dokie.
Starting with this charge here, what's his defense?
It's only 12, sir.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 6 to hit. No, that's going to miss. Then this one here, that one will hit. And with armor 17, this will be dice minus 8. I think he's dead.
No, not Billy.
Going for this guy here. Got it. And then dice minus 8 again. He's dead. I got 9.
Yeah, you did. I kind of camped the math up and I'm like, oh, not Bobby.
Then I got 3 attacks on your Chimera, starting off with Crow, hitting on a 5. That's going to hit.
Armor 16, sir.
Dice minus 6, no charge. It's going to do 3 to your 4. Then I'm going to have these two both attack. Start off with the first one, hitting on a 6. Nope. And then the second one. Yes. Oh, look at that. And with the charge, this is dice minus 8. It's going to do 5
Gross.
to 2. Harmonious Exaltation on Harbinger. And just going to stand there.
Well, that's not exciting.
I know, I'm sorry. Choir's going to activate and they're going to run. So they're going to go here and here.
They know what's up.
Yeah, they're just going to get right in your way. Going right there. Then I'm going to have Rupert just kind of walk right here because he is in the Hyperion's Arc and give them Tough and Fearless. Sorry, it was the Hero Fiend that gave the Harbinger Harmonious Exaltation.
I thought you then said you're going to have Harbinger stand there.
No.
That's why I called you boring.
Oh, okay. No, Harbinger's going to go and try and kill the Hyperion. She's going to fly right up to here, 6, and do Cataclysm for 3 on Hyperion, which automatically hits.
Yep.
It's going to be POW 18, because it's minus 1 POW for every inch between. There's 2 inches between. So 1 POW 18. I'm going to spend 1 to boost this. So this will be dice minus 1. And that'll kill him.
Yeah, I only have 10 boxes left. Wah, wah. Luckily enough, there's already a marker underneath him. There's the wreck marker. Nice.
And then I'm going to have the Covenant just move over here. Still holding that flag. And, ooh, and within range to give... I keep bumping that, I'm sorry. And within range to give them no knockdown.
Nice.
And at the end of turn 4? That was turn 4 for me?
3 or 4, I can't remember.
Something like that. I'm going to score another point, which will bring me up to 2. So it's 2-0 right now, and I took out your Hyperion, the big scary dude who ignores my Tough.
Yep.
So I think I'm in a happy place right now. We'll see what
You're
you
in
can
a
do.
solid spot.
I'm very happy with where I am right now. I'm just kind of worried because you got your Vengeance move.
Right. There's nothing worth allocating, so she's going to spend 1 to upkeep both spells.
What's next?
Vengeance!
So a special ability that the Sentinels have is that when something in their unit dies, they get to make a free advance.
And swing.
Yep. So using that 3-inch advance.
He's gonna go there. He's gonna go there. I gotta do a little bit of precision measuring here.
Okay. So finishing your Vengeance move, you got 3 guys right here.
Finishing the what move?
Vengeance move.
The what? Say it right.
Vengeance!
There you go.
So you got those guys in there, so you can pretty much engage all of my choir. Yeah, so where do you want to start?
Time to start murdering dudes. I think we'll have... Oh, I didn't bump these guys. Yeah, he would have moved up a little touch like that, and he would have moved over a little titch.
Okay.
So we'll have him swinging against that guy.
Okay,
He's a jerk.
Looking for a 6. Got it. He's dead. And then that guy.
Yep.
Got it. He's dead. Then you've got those 3.
Yep. We'll have him swing into that guy.
Yep.
What's their defense? Anything good?
I actually don't know. They never get in trouble. So defense 12. So you're looking for 5s. No. Next one.
Jerk. Yeah, so straight ahead of him.
Yep, and that's going to be a tough check.
It will.
Haha, I was smart and I put tough on them. He's dead. Field promotion.
I'm gonna swing.
Swing into that guy. He's good luck.
Yeah.
I take it back. He's bad luck. Tough. He's good. And he's not locked down. Chimera's going to punch.
He's gonna punch the guy standing right next to him. He's a jerk.
Alright, fine. Be that way.
I need 7s, I think.
Whatever. You got him. And the other guy?
And the other arm gonna punch the other dude.
Miss. Then the Sentinels get to actually activate.
Yep,
Not vengeance.
Not vengeance! We're gonna run/charge.
Alright, we'll see where they end up. So we have all the charges completed. So we have 1 charge here, 1 charge there. He just ran into...
Yeah, he just ran to base,
Yep.
just for fun, because he's holding a banner.
I will say, if you kill them, you're also going to catch that objective too. Yeah, you would. You've got this guy on him, who I'm spinning around. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, him in the back arc, and also in the back arc. Starting off with the non-charge on Crow himself.
Looking for, I think it was 6 here?
What's your...
7.
7? Yeah, you're looking for 6. And that'll hit, and no boxes, so he's just dead, which means field promotion because Crow is not actually a character, he's a leader in the group. So he's gonna go right over there. Next up, swinging it.
Swinging him again.
Alright. Oh, miss with a 5. Good.
That would have been a big deal.
And then
straight ahead.
Yep. Got him. He's dead. Nothing else to attack. Command check. And he's good. Next up.
Swinging here.
Okay.
Kill that jerk.
Fine. That's gonna hit. And no tough, so Harbinger's gonna martyrdom to keep him alive, taking 3 damage. Next up.
He's swinging at him.
Okay. So getting my back arc.
Yep.
And what's your mat?
7.
7. That might have actually missed. He's defense 12.
That hits.
Yeah,
it's
that's
5.
gonna hit.
Yep.
No tough on him, so Harbinger's gonna martyrdom again, taking 3 damage. Next up.
Swinging right here.
Okay.
We said what, 5s?
Yep. That'll hit. And auto tough. Tough. No knockdown. And
Next
here.
guy in line.
That's gonna hit. Tough. Toughs. No knockdown.
Stop it.
Haha.
Straight ahead.
Yep. Yep. And tough. No, there you go. You
Get
got
off
one.
my board.
Next.
I'm gonna have my caster use her tremendous damage potential to run this way. Because she doesn't actually have any way to damage anything.
Gotcha. So running over there.
Sitting on all the focus.
Alright. And
Wishnailer's gonna run and go, don't forget about me!
Assassin's gonna swing at my
Jerk?
Yeah.
You got all the dice, sir.
I do.
So it's 7 versus your, what, 12?
12. And that's gonna hit. And 9 against my 14, I think? I want to say 14. I'm gonna stick with 14. 16! So dice minus 7. And you know what? I'm gonna let him die. And that will score me another point, putting me up to 3 at the end of your turn. So here we go on to Menoth, turn 5, I guess. Or was this 5? I don't know anymore, but...
Stop trying to say what turn it is. Neither of us can keep track.
Okay, well, going on to Menoth's next turn.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, we'll see if I can try and pull out a victory here because all I really have to do is clean up these 3 guys and score that one, and I'll get 2 points to bring me up to 5.
That's the thing.
Starting off, getting my stack of 10 focus back.
No pressure, don't worry. This is going to be one continual clip for your entire turn, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, well then, let's do this.
No, we're not.
Hierophant's gonna just jump over here and put Harmonious Exaltation on Harbinger.
So first spell is cheaper?
First spell is cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna have... Are we just doing one continuous here? Because I can do this.
Okay, do it then.
One okay, so Rupert is then gonna put Tough on the choir.
Okay.
And then the choir is gonna activate, and they're actually gonna move around and try and put a little bit of hurt on you guys here, because they have reach, so I don't have to really move them too much. But I'm gonna start swinging at each of these guys. So what's their base defense?
It's 12.
And what's their armor?
Right now, it's base 15, but it's 17 because of the spell.
Oh, so I'm gonna get dice minus 9 for damage here. And the choir is gonna need... You said your defense 12?
Yep.
I'm gonna need 8s to hit. So starting off with this one here. Nope.
Uh-huh.
Then here. Nope. And here. Hey, there we go.
So that one hits.
Dice minus 9. Huh!
You killed a guy?
Ha! I did it! So he's dead.
He is. And then there was the one last one here,
Yeah,
right?
there's one here. Which is gonna miss.
Wah wah.
Going over here, the Son of Shell is gonna turn around.
Ooh.
Try and kill that guy. Looking for a 4 to hit. That's definitely gonna hit. And this is gonna be dice minus 8 for damage. So I need an 8 to kill here. Or no, I need a... You're 17?
Right now I'm 17, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look... I need a 9 then.
Fail. Ah!
Ah, 7. Yep, that fails. And now the Harbinger's gonna go, so she's gonna actually float right over to here.
Well, she doesn't go.
But she's gonna, and just get into base
She
with that.
cannot.
Because she can. And the first thing I'm gonna do is spend 2 and just get rid of this upkeep.
Yep, that's the thing. Purification.
Then we're gonna do a Cataclysm on him, which is 4. And that's gonna be an automatic POW 20 against those 2.
It's not quite POW 20, but it's enough to
Well, it's
motorize
an
both of
automatic POW 18. Because it'll be 2, yeah, it's 2 inches away, so it's an auto POW 18.
them. Yep. So that's gonna kill him outright, and then you gotta roll what? Blast on him? Or is it just straight 18 damage?
I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, it is blast damage. So yep, so you'll be taking a POW 9.
Okay, so he dies.
Yep.
You automatically hit.
Yep. And then a POW 9 against him. So I need a 8 to kill. I'm gonna boost it.
Okay. Roll less than 8. Roll.
7.
I didn't think that would work.
Well, darn.
I'm a witch.
So I'm gonna Cataclysm him.
Yep.
Actually.
Now is the conundrum. You want to talk it out? Because how much focus do you got left on?
Well, I have enough to do one more Cataclysm, and my thing is I need to get the points here. So if I do this, I'm losing the rest of my focus, and I don't have any other, like, offensive things I can do. So if I spend this, it's going to be a Cataclysm against him. It's going to be POW 16, so I need to basically not roll. Oh, even if I roll double 1s, he'll still die.
You've only got enough for
Actually,
one
wait,
cataclysm.
what was your armor? Because I did the cleanse to basically take away all your armor, so it would have been...
I would have went down to 15. So let's figure this out here. What was the POW of that attack?
The POW of the attack was POW 9, so I would have needed a
9...
7, which I got.
Oh yeah, no, you did get a 7. Oh!
So he is dead. Good.
This is suddenly more boring.
Haha, so now I'm going to spend this and Cataclysm him.
Yep. And it's just automatic dead guy.
Yes. Because it's going to be POW 16, so I would... Yeah, he's automatic.
He did.
And I'm going to end my turn where I score 1, 2, and that'll put me at 5 points for the win. So there you go, guys. That was our 35-point tournament-style incursion match. Turned out to be a Menoth victory. I actually won one. I haven't won a game in so long.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Do I get the $20 now or like after? Okay.
Give me that back! So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. As always, if you happen to notice any errors in the game, please leave a comment below with a page number rules reference. I know at this point it's kind of a moot point because we're getting Mark III coming out soon, which we're all super excited about.
Yep.
So, but still, if you happen to notice rules error, please let us know. I tried to play a little bit more tactically sound than I normally do, so I think that played out a little bit better for me.
I didn't. I played bad.
Well, you were trying to wait for me to do something dumb.
Well, I mean, I played the... Yeah, I can't play the attrition game. I gotta play the reactive game. The list I took was not a phenomenal list. But yeah, if you had... As soon as I had thought that you hadn't killed him, I was feeling pretty confident about having the game. Because Vengeance would have kicked in.
You could have moved everybody around, and I've only got 6 boxes left on Harbinger because I've been martyrdoming like crazy.
Right.
So
now, in retrospect, what I maybe should have done is moved Assyria up to here.
Yeah.
Because she has, it's like Arcane Vortex or whatever it is.
Yep.
So she can spend a focus to negate a spell cast against her or a target within 3. So if I had stuck her over here instead, I think that would have been a smarter play.
Yeah. So, yeah, that probably would have done it, because then I wouldn't have gotten both Cataclysms off. Or I might not have been able to do the Purification.
Right. I haven't played against, I think this is, don't quote me on it, guys, but I think this might be the first time I played Harbinger.
Okay.
Played against.
What'd you think of her feat?
The feat, I've seen the feat before. Or no, I've played against her playing Owen back in the day. But he was never using Martyrdom a whole lot. Or at least not when I was playing him. I think he was still really learning her. So...
Martyrdom comes in handy because it's one of those, you thought you killed something or killing this will clear up a path. And I can just, no.
And that's what... Yeah, that's the way that me playing Retribution, the things I don't like to see are tough. Tough just messes up my plans because I always forget it and don't take into account the redundancies necessary.
Yeah.
But then you roll some wicked tough rolls and...
I did do that, but I also, for Martyrdom, was rolling a lot of, 3 damages on myself.
Yeah, you did a lot of damage to yourself on that. So, it was actually, that was a pretty tight game.
It was very close. There was a lot of points where it was like, oh, this might go poorly for me. A big one was right here, trying to drop that Cataclysm on, like risking it to come out and drop the Cataclysm, because if that had messed up, I would have been staring down a Colossal.
Well, that was, up until that point in the game, I was kind of just, I wasn't trying too hard, like I was waiting for the turning point in the game, and as soon as you jumped over the wall, my mind kind of switched on, and like, okay, it's go time, how do I kill her now that she's out?
Yeah. But it was basically that. I had her hiding behind the wall. We were playing a very slow game. Like, okay, I'm going to move here. I'm going to kill a couple guys. You kill a couple guys. I'm going to just, stack on here. I'm going to move over here. And we were playing a very back and forth game. And then you trampled with a Hyperion. And I got scared because I was like, oh, he just took out a bunch of my guys. I should have martyrdomed. And then that kind of went through my head of, well, I could just move 6, drop a Cataclysm, because you told me you had 10 boxes left. I was like, a Cataclysm that's boosted?
Should do it.
That should do it. So... yeah, and a POW 20, you basically lose 1 POW per inch between you and your target for Cataclysm. So it was, what, POW 18, dice minus 1?
Something like that, yeah.
Boost that, average dice roll is about a 9.5, and I rolled a 12. Yep. So, yeah, that definitely helped. Made me happy once the Hyperion was gone. Because I didn't have anything on the board that could reliably take out the Hyperion. I was pretty much henpecking you for a little while there.
Yeah.
The thing that I thought could really do it was my Vanquisher. And he went up and... rolled kind of low for damage. So
he didn't do too hot.
No, he was a good blocker. Like when I moved Harbinger up and feeded, was a really good blocker to stop anything from really getting a charge on me.
Yep.
That kind of came in handy, but at the same time, like you kept your caster way back there, behind that wall, and the entire game at no point did the thought go through my head of I should try and kill your caster. So you leaving your caster back there basically forced me to have to play scenario. So
yeah, see, I've played Assyria a couple times, but it's been a long time since I've played any kind of Warmachine, especially with her. So I usually like to almost throw the casters up into a position that you're probably not going to get it, but you might start thinking about it. Because the more I can distract you from following your own plan, the better I tend to do.
No, and off camera you were definitely trying to mess with me.
I've messed with you on camera.
That's true.
It's worse off camera.
It is worse off camera. He's just like, go, what's taking so long? Come on, what's taking you so long? Why are you thinking this turn through? Then his turn starts, he just goes into like the think tank for a little while. It's like, come on.
I'm like, you can leave the room, Quirk. I'm gonna be a while.
So, but there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. As always, leave your comments below. Let us know what you thought, rules, so on and so forth. Vault members, go ahead and click the link below. You're gonna see another match between Josh and I. It's gonna be tournament style, 35 points. He's probably going to bring his Retribution. I'm not sure what I'm going to bring. He might actually switch it up and bring something else too. So go ahead and check that out. If you're not already a Vault member, you can click that link anyway. You'll get access to a 7-day free trial where you get to see another Warmachine battle report between Josh and myself, where we explain all of our tactics and plans and all of the hopes and dreams for the game, and just watch them crumble or just not happen. So go ahead and check that out, guys. You also get access to all the other stuff we have in the Vault, like our painted tutorials behind the scenes, extra battle reports, reviews, stuff like that. We've got thousands of videos in that Vault, so it's definitely worth checking out. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and happy wargaming.